Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing. Happy birthday, Super Saiyan! Happy 33rd. Ooh, we're the same age. Nice. Ooh, wow, here we go. Ooh, my camera's a bit off. We'll fix that later. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Am I live on YouTube as well? I see Twitch is here. Twitch reporting in. Looks like we're good on YouTube as well. Can you all hear me okay? Loud gay cough. Hey, listen. I tried reaching out to you multiple times. Hello?
Hello. You definitely did, but excuse me. No, because I called you in, streamer mode.
Yeah.
Streamer mode.
Hey, what up, Josiah? This event has 2-day-long time lapse. Oh, goody. We're gonna get through like 5 minutes of gameplay tonight. Let's do it. Let's do this.
Hey.
Quiet, straight cough.
Quiet, straight homophobe. How dare you?
No, the opposite of a loud gay cough is a quiet, straight sneeze. Like, achoo.
Okay, well, that didn't sound quite straight, but sorry. I was on the phone talking to someone. And yeah, and then they were like, "Hey, it says that you're live." I was like, "Oh shit!" Oh, gotta go.
You got a blast. Not the one who called me a breeder with a hard R. Drew,
And is.
Are you using slurs against our viewers?
I sure am. I sure am.
Are you hitting our viewers with the B word?
Yeah.
I guess right.
He's not even harder. Did I ever really hide it though? The signs were there.
Sorry, NP1, she's like NP6. Congrats.
Yep.
Congrats,
Nick. Trump is gonna send all the straits back to Venezuela.
Okay, I lost track of this conversation.
Sorry, no. AC Falcon said, "Welcome to Trump's America."
Oh.
Yeah. How was DK Bonanza, aka Gooner Donkey Kong?
How's it Gooner Donkey Kong?
See, this is what I mean by straight people don't know anything. Did you see his face? Like that is.
Do you want to fuck Donkey Kong?
That's a goon face. What?
You want to fuck Donkey Kong?
No, no, that's not. He literally has a face of someone that he looks like a gooner. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I thought you were saying the game is like super sexual. Like what?
Oh no! People can't.
That's what gooner means to me. But if I says this is a gooner game, I'm thinking like, all right, this is like Nikkei or something where it's just gonna be sex all over the place. See, look, I'm not the only one who thought that. I was like, wow, are we fucking Donkey Kong?
Wow, not you're all lining up to smash Donkey Kong. Not Castoria at pity.
Ooh, rip.
Yoinks. Yoinks.
Listen, I'm not here to judge. There's that one new female Kong that people are going crazy over.
I thought that was just Pauline.
Well, there's Pauline, but there's also a lady Kong. I don't know what her name is. I don't pay attention to the Kongs.
Wow, so you just, I don't know, you just trying to, I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted because I'm getting triggered. Sorry, super random tangent. I'm really mad at Grubhub because I'm telling them I wanted to order some food. Mm-hmm. Why do they keep showing me restaurants that are closed?
Oh, I hate when they do that.
I'm saying,
Like we recommend this place, and it's like, oh, this place is not open. Pre-order and tomorrow.
Like, why would you show me anything that's closed, you weird fuck? Like, God, so mad. Not there's a restaurant called Cooklyn Eats. Cooklyn is insane. Cooklyn.
Yes, but to answer your question before the tangent, I am enjoying Donkey Kong immensely. It's very what's the word? I guess soothing for my OCD brain, my collectathon brain. I love collectathons.
ありがとうございます、マスター。
Hey, Carefree Dot with the sub for 47 months. You're my soda pop, my little soda pop. Cheers. I have some soda pop right here. Actually, no, it's water, but cheers. It's in a soda pop bottle that you can't see because it's green. So it looks like there's a floating cap. Look, the cap is floating.
Oh my god.
It's magic.
Oh my god. Only drinking invisible liquid. Oh my god, he's a witch. Burn the witch. Burn him.
Also just got back from vacation. Hey, nice. Where'd you go?
Yo.
I may have gotten COVID. Join the club.
Yeah, wow. Screaming. Not everyone going on a cruise and getting COVID.
Bahamas.
There's no way I'm gonna get.
Same.
There's no way I'm taking my booster shot before I go on a cruise.
COVID buddies. My coworker said, "Yo, COVID's making a comeback. It's a COVID comeback tour."
It never left.
That's the tagline for the tour. We never left.
Right. Let me see, Berserker. What are you doing for me?
I'm not rolling for this banner. I'm gonna save for the Melocene banner. I have like 400 quartz, so we'll get a few more quartz and try our luck with Melocene. If we get Melocene early, we'll roll for Kuro.
Damn. Am I rolling for? Damn, I didn't. No, but there's. God. No, I'm stuck between Cast the Berserker. How many good summer Berserkers are they gonna make?
Every summer Berserker is good.
Like, I'm really upset. It's the way I want this one, and it's a single target. Oh, it's a single target one too.
Single target arts.
I don't have a single. What?
Single target arts.
God damn. No. Nora. Not like I have to roll for her. Do it, Drew. I will. Eventually, I'll try.
I'm so glad we're back at Comic Hit Servant Fest. The summer's so good they had to do it twice.
Drew, she replaces Black. No one replaced Bad in my heart. I don't care if she's better.
What's everyone's JP summer predictions? I really want Shuten, but I feel like we're gonna get I feel like Draco's a real possibility. I think that's the only thing that would bring me back to JP is if they drop Summer Draco.
Oh wow, that's a lot of NP.
We'll never get Shuten. No, we'll never get Medusa or Media. We will get Shuten, just eventually. Call me Silveroni naked. Let's go, chat!
Oh no. Oh no, I saw her thing. She has a lot of hits on her arts card. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Ugh. Cray. Oh man. Wait. 70% MP extra MP gain. Wait, where?
Yeah, she broken.
Wait, she doesn't have all that MP gain.
She does. She's really good.
Oh no, like MP charge. She has an MP charge. She doesn't have 70%.
Oh, I don't know about her MP gain, but she has a lot of MP.
No,
charge.
that's right. Yeah, the MP gain is 20%, which still really.
She probably has a lot of hits on her
fantastic.
arts attack, on her arts MP though.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh no, she has 6 hits.
Yeah,
Help!
exactly.
Help! Help! Help!
Just got back in FGO
Help.
after 2 years. I remember you were my go-to channel, whatever. Looking for serving guides. So glad to have you back, Mark. Welcome. I'm not rolling this stream. I'm rolling when Melocene drops. So probably next week. We're trying to get summer Melocene.
I feel like I'm also rolling for her.
30% MP gain, 50% arts buff. An extra 50% MP gain. Wait, who? This whatchamacallit? Castoria Berserker.
%50 arts buff, which is an extra percent NP gain. Oh, well. Yeah, I mean.
Blastoria. Are we calling it a Blastoria?
I like that one.
I guess I still Squirtoria is still my favorite, but Blastoria is good too.
No, I mean, I like it's a good name.
Yeah.
Blastoria.
Bakatoria.
Squirtoria.
Oh, I just like it because it sounds like Blastoise.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
That's what people were fuming about the HSR collab. They're still calling Saber Altria.
Wait. Wait, why are they mad?
Because they're calling her Altria.
In the fake collab?
Yeah, why is my thing not working? Hold up. In the HSR fake collab.
Artria?
Altria.
Oh, Altria. Oh. Huh.
That's weird. My thing stopped working.
That is
What
weird.
are you doing? Why is it not working?
Excuse me.
I rolled for the cat girl because I would have been happy getting her. Or Saber didn't get cat girl. I find out I'm probably not getting Saber either. Aw.
Wait, who's the character that makes the background like water side? Isn't that what Summer
I think Nero does it.
BB?
Not Summer Nero, but just regular Nero. I think. I forget. You need to make
If
more
not,
room
what's
in
her
your-
face?
my club for me. Let me know. Let me know by next week. Just ping me
Summer
on the
Mel.
server.
There we go. Thank you.
Yeah.
I
Let me
couldn't
know
think
by
of her
next
name.
week because I'm gonna periodically clear out the club if people don't log in. So I'll probably check and see who hasn't like logged in a week or whatever, and kick them. Kick them.
I
Our
used to
club is
watch
actually
Lance-
ranked pretty high, surprisingly enough, considering I only play super casually.
Ooh, shout out to once again us getting carried by everyone around us, being held up by everyone around us. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Shout out to Shia, he's carrying the club.
That sounds about right.
super broken fucking support cards. Should I give Uma my luck just plummeted? I got 3 back-to-back mood drops. Yo, I wanted to choke out fuck, who was it? Who was it? They're usually like super special week. I wanted to choke out special week the other day. She got like 3 back-to-back mood drops right before a race, and then got hit with like a fucking condition, and then she got hit with another condition when I tried to heal that condition. She had like 3 mood drops and 2 conditions within the span of 2 weeks, right before a race.
Oh my god.
Nicky Aries, thank you so much for the sub for 34 months. Oh, and then today, I almost hit 1200 speed with my Tokai Teo, and then she failed a 4% speed training on the last day. That would have put her at 1200. Literally with a capped speed on her, and she failed a 4% training.
That... Wow. Okay.
Yep. That's real life horse racing. It sucks. I'm glad I'm not a real life horse trainer. I would have yelled at my horse a lot.
Oh god, they're gonna say something so much more messed up.
What? Shot the horse? Turn it to glue?
Well, there we go. Yeah.
She failed a 2% and 1% back to back. Her career sucks. Super Creek has this event in her career. I don't know if it's an event or a condition, but she was getting 5% failure automatically, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's just there was a base chance of 5% fail any training. And I was scared shitless for the whole training period. I'm like, please don't fail, please don't fail, please don't fail. And she never did, and then she recovered. But still, I had to do like 12 trainings that were just like 5% fail rate. Here's the tutorial on MSMA. I still don't know how to properly raise the horse's level. Oh, it's so difficult. I was planning to, but it's so... Getting into the minutia of it is so difficult because it's so statistical. I can't do games like that. Like, the same thing with HSR. It's so number crunchy. It's just basically like, here's an Excel sheet, you know? It becomes math homework at that point.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all started talking about statistics and shit, and I immediately started zooming in on my Grubhub order.
The short of it is always train speed. Stamina, you want to train up to a certain cap. It's 250 for short, 350 for mile, 450 for medium, and 550 for long. Guts doesn't matter. Power, you want roughly equal to your stamina, but it really depends on your position. And wit, try to at least get 400. There you go.
God, why does it sound like...
Those are the basic guidelines.
It feels like you're giving me...
But you can stop at 550,
It reminds me of when I had to speed tune for Saber. Which I was able to do.
Yeah, she knows a lot more about Uma than I do.
Yeah.
But you were speed tuning your Saber for Tonkai?
My Saber's team. I actually have speed tuning Bronya. I had to make her slower.
Yeah, I did that
so
too.
that Saber gets a second turn. Right. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I took out the speed from my Bronya and made her slightly slower than my Arturia.
Yep. Now, beach moving. Oh yeah, you did that on stream.
Yeah.
Right, I remember that. And I was like, I hope I don't have to do that, and then I did.
But yeah, Tempest, my biggest issue before now I regularly get B pluses. I'm trying to get A rank courses, but I overstack stamina. You never really want to go over 550, maybe 600 if you really want to push it in like a long distance race. Like, if you have a pure long-distance horse, I guess, but 550 is enough. Usually 550 in a gold, like, skill, like swinging Maestro or Iron Gourmet or something. That's good enough. Has hit 700 plus. No, yeah, that's too much stamina. And then you want to be like, now your speed is suffering.
Oh damn! Christ, I was gonna order from some spot, and then I saw the reviews, and I was like, maybe not.
They could all be haters.
Not all of them can be haters. Not all of them. Jeez Louise. I want Shake Shack? I don't want Shake Shack.
They're building a Shake Shack by me, but I gotta check if it's open yet.
Ooh.
FI this summer has lost about levels of text. Ugh. Summer's supposed to be fun and light, not a whole ass story chapter. You may, Gilgamesh.
You may. I don't know what you may.
I have a feeling I know what he's gonna ask. McQueen is up 3,200, 3,000 meter races, so I thought I need to have. Yeah, those races are a bit long, but I think 550 and a gold skill should be enough. Who's your favorite summer server besides the obvious Melusine and Kuro? Summer Umu. But that's super obvious too. Probably, if we're talking just designs, probably Summer Osakabe Hime or I'm trying to think if there was or Summer Maid Alter I like a lot too. Yeah, I think those two are probably my favorite designs. Outside of the obvious ones. Yeah, that's what I thought you were going to ask, Gilgamesh. So, Drew, do you want to have this talk now? Midst summer cutscene?
I mean, by all means, I guess, yeah.
So, yeah, I'm not doing spotlights anymore. They're just so time consuming, and honestly I'd rather just not like it takes a lot of effort to do all the spotlights, especially because FGO's sporadic schedule. So and it kind of got to the point where it was just like a lot of the meta hasn't changed in FGO in so long that a lot of the servants feel too samey a lot of the time, so I just kind of felt like the information was getting redundant, like, oh, here's an AoE archer. Use the same way every other AoE archer works. I mean, if you look at the old spot or my most recent spotlights, a lot of them are just like the same recommendations for servants over and over again because the meta is so tied to Castoria or Vich and Oberon that it's like, use Castoria, use Vich, use Oberon. Next servant. So I guess, I don't know, the lack of the staleness in the meta combined with the fact that spotlights take so long to make, I'd rather just stream the game and just talk with chat like this. I missed the spotlights and opening jokes, I know. Well, you get live jokes from me now, and I can play off chat. Sad, understandable though. Hey, if the day we get FGO 2 though, look out.
Mm-hmm.
Sprag schedule looks at Persona 5. Oh yeah, I heard Persona 5 is like fucking tanking right now. They're throwing hard. Suzuka is another swimsuit I really like. I also just noticed the heart tattoo. Hey, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Also, she feels very Marin-coded. in this outfit. Love
Yes,
stream
Vito, you get on his ass about streaming more. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm working on it. Yeah, this is very Marin coded. Oh my god, stop taking her off screen. I'm trying to take a look at her. Yeah, P5X had a good chance, but their localization. That's why it's so important for good localization. It seems like Persona 5 is. I don't want to speak too. You know, I don't want to sound like a hater because I'm not. I was actually looking forward to Persona 5X, and yeah, no, the localization is. It seems very cash grabby. Very cash grabby. Like I don't.
Cash for what again?
Persona 5X. They basically changed it so that. What are they doing? They rearranged the order of the banners for the characters, and they're releasing like all the meta characters up front. Like, oh no, all the most important characters that you would have to spend for are all releasing them right now, and they're gonna be limited, even though they're not limited in JP. And we're gonna give you less currency, yeah, or not limited in China. So yeah, they're really just being cash grabby.
That's serious.
Yeah, 1/5 as many gems as China.
Well, thing tells me they, you know, they're gonna feel the they are going to feel the effects of that decision.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna last very long.
That's kind of crazy.
Side comment: they need to release Summer Miyu so I can have a full. Yes, they do need to do that. That might be possible this summer. It's actually sad because Persona 5. I was actually expecting Uma to die because of Persona. I was like, oh man, Persona 5X is gonna kill Uma Musume. But I guess I was wrong about that prediction. Was not expecting Uma to be anywhere near as popular as it is, and Persona 5 kind of shit the bed. So.
Well, yeah, I guess you were just wrong on all accounts.
Why don't you have the same energy for Shadowverse 2, which also fucked up their monetization? Because, listen, unpopular opinion, but I'm gonna say it anyway, Shadowverse 2 is fine. The thing about Shadowverse 2 is that it's much more blatant monetization than Shadowverse 1, but it's only greedy in comparison to Shadowverse 1. If you were to look at it as a standalone gacha game, it's far more generous than Magic the Gathering or Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Hearthstone or any other digital TCG. You get nothing in Yu-Gi-Oh, Drew. You get literally nothing. Here's your
Yu-Gi-Oh can't speak for
Magic. You get nothing.
Like,
Magic is never gonna give you a fucking mythic rare that's actually useful in there. If you download Shadowverse 2 right now, you get 2 pre-constructed deck choices, and you can make the most meta deck that's tier 1. Right? You can make a puppet deck with 2 Orcuses in it for free, without even opening packs. People are just upset because you can't literally get every card at launch of every set, and it's like, oh, I gotta play the game for a week before I get every card.
It's right. That's why I'm not that mad about it, because there's literally I think I as of now have like half the set, or not very close to half the set.
Yeah, I didn't spend any money on this set, and I got I think like 72 of the 70. Of course, I don't have 3 copies of every card, but I have like 72 of the 77 cards.
Well, unless you made some of them, it is kind of giving.
Yeah, you basically just save vials. But I mean, no, that's the thing. Like last set, I saved vials for like half a month or like 3 weeks. I had like 35,000 vials, so I was able to make like a bunch of legendaries.
Gotcha.
Master Duel is not super free to play. Master Duel is incredibly, obnoxiously anti-free to play and anti-beginner friendly. You have to craft cards just to get access to a pack to pull to get the cards you need to make a deck. Like, it's the most convoluted system.
No.
And said pack is filled specifically with shitty filler cards. Like, they'll take one good meta card, stick it in a secret pack, and be like, oh yeah, and we're gonna throw in a bunch of shit. Blue Eyes Max Dragon is gonna be in this deck. And again, no. Here's some ritual monsters that nobody plays. We'll make them ultra rare and put them in here with that one card everybody wants. Oh, and all of the staple cards that you need are gonna be across different sets. So if you want that Ash Blossom, make sure you have to craft a whole pack just to get the Ash Blossom. Then you need to craft another pack to get the fucking triple Tactics Talent. Then you need to craft another pack to get the whatever. Yeah, no. Nah. Maybe it's more free-to-play friendly once you already have all the staples and are, like, invested. But as a beginner, I would never recommend a Master Duel to anyone. I would just say, listen, play the paper game.
Ooh.
Magic is a little bit more free-to-play friendly, but not by much.
Yeah, no.
And that's only because Magic
doesn't.
If you want
to get like the mythic, you have to. Like, you're fine, just like not being super good for a while, or not having great decks for a while. Then
you can just dust the cards you want and not roll. Yeah, good luck getting all the dust you need to craft any kind of viable deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! That all of them have like 80% of the deck is URs. Please, listen, I haven't played Master Duel in a while, but God, try to make Snake Eyes Fire King from scratch.
Maybe I will just have Chinese tonight.
Yeah, some Chinese. As a free-to-play on Master Duel, you can make a new deck every month. All right, but that's the thing. Every month. In Shadowverse, you can have all of... There's only a limited set of, like, archetypes and cards within each archetype. You can literally have every deck in Shadowverse of every set by the end of the month. Like, you'll have, like, 8 playable decks in Shadowverse by the end of the month. That's why I'm saying it's... Even though it's way more monetized than Shadowverse 1, because Shadowverse 1 was just like, you cannot spend... You can download the game and it's just like, here's every card, don't even worry about it. And Shadowverse 2, it's kind of like, well, you have to strategically open packs and save vials and all that stuff. But if you do, you can literally craft everything within a couple of weeks. So that's why I'm not too hard on Shadowverse. The cards for over 60 decks, several of which are meta. Well, how long have you been playing? For a very long time. I'm talking about somebody just picking up the game today. Like, if you've never played Yu-Gi-Oh! Before and you were to download Master Duel today, you were not making a Snake Eyes Fire King deck anytime soon. Or any other meta deck. You'd be stuck for a while.
Cold sesame noodles. Oh my god, I think that will save me. Oh yeah, I don't understand. I love cold sesame noodles. And it's hot.
Hot take, I don't like this outfit on Kura, by the way. It's too much. Also, I don't like the fabric. It's very jeansy, or I don't know. I just don't like the way it looks.
I think I wish it was denim.
Yeah, I was gonna say denim-y, but it's not. Like, I just don't like the way the material looks.
I want it to be denim.
It makes it look really hot, I guess. It's like, I look like I would sweat my ass off in this outfit.
Girl, you sweat your ass off with nothing on.
Exactly, so I would sweat my ass off in that. It's not even too covered. She's showing off her stomach.
Right, it's not covered at all.
FBI, open up!
I think from afar, I think I like it, but like now you're making me look up close. I'm just like, I'm like, kind of wish I had a different material. Wish it was like a denim on denim.
I agree with Xavier on this. I can't do cold noodles. I want warm noodles. Sorry.
I want that's okay, guys. I'm eating them. I don't, no shade. Don't care if y'all don't like them. They're going to my mouth.
We will silently judge your eating taste.
I loudly judge, please. Actually.
Tristan surrounded by shirtless knight of the round surrounded by cock.
What? Is that hentai, man?
No, that's me.
Oh. Oh. Well, you're not wrong. God, why do they make his abs look so weird? Why do they do that with certain servants? They make the abs look just weird. I could tell the same guy who did Oberon did Tristan.
Is that true?
And probably did Lancelot. Definitely did Lancelot. Jesus. It's like, why? It's like you see how the texture from the neck down doesn't match the texture from the face up?
Yeah,
what's up with that?
It looks very copy and pasted, like they copied the face.
That's
oh my god, you can see it exceptionally well here with Gali.
Exactly. with Gawain. Oh, I hate that.
Oh, with Lancelot. It's the coloration too. It's like the size of the head and the coloration is kind of off.
Oh god, it's so bad with Lancelot. It's like it's terrible with Lancelot. Holy shit! It's like they even try with him.
Also, I think I can pull this off.
Christ.
Why is he so tan? I can pull this off for cosplay.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess, yes. So could any black person with like black shirt and fake chains or real chains.
Also, why does he look like Chad Shinji?
Wow, I actually hate that.
He looks like if Shinji hit the gym. I really hate that too. Never say Chad Shinji again. Those guys aren't familiar with Chad Shinji. Do you not read the Uncle Mando gens?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I think Curl's Fishnet Ascension is best for my. Yeah, I like that Ascension best too. Chad, she's like saying intelligent Trump.
Oh, well.
Here, you want me to minimize? Yeah, it's hard to see, but it looks like he's wearing nothing. Like, it looks like he's just pantless. But you can kind of see a little bit of a Speedo thong line over here. But you don't see it on his other... Maybe that's not a line. Maybe that's just like his curvature of his pelvis. He's sagging his trunks. It's sagging or are they off? At this point, like I can see his penis bones.
His what? Penis doesn't have bones.
That's why the area leading to the penis bones.
You mean his pelvis?
Yes. I prefer calling it the penis bones.
Let me just. Oh, what is wrong with you?
Good
Oh
lord,
my
we're just having
God.
chest.
Does that mean women have penis
No,
bones?
women have
Going to
vagina
Oni.
bones.
Oh.
Stupid. Obviously. Think. You not know biology?
It's these penis bones. It's like this is the part where I'd ask someone to clip it, but I don't want proof of me being this dumb on the internet. Actually, don't clip it, please. I'm actually begging you not to. I kind of want to forget this thing happened. Thanks, chat. Penis bones. What the fuck?
Gross.
That is gross. How would you say that? Ugh.
Don't connects to the hip bone. The hip bone connects to the penis bone.
No.
I'm going back in time to correct anatomy. All right, whoever is responsible for discovering the so-called pelvic area or whatever, I'm renaming it. Like, you know what would be a better name for it? Penis bones. And he's gonna be like, "Yeah, you're right." And he's gonna speak English for some reason. Even though this is probably like fucking ancient Samaria biology or something.
Right, girl. He's either gonna kill you or save you.
I just checked, Japanese people are even bigger food critics than anyone know. There's 136,000 restaurants in Tokyo. Only 19 of them have the score of 4.5 or 5. That is kind of wild. At that point, why don't the Japanese restaurants just pay to increase their rating? There are services that do that. I'm pretty sure fucking some services like Yelp even offer that. Maybe not Yelp, but some services do. Gonna be stupid in DoorDash McDonald's? That's not stupid. It's very smart. The stupid thing would be DoorDashing Popeyes.
The stupid thing would be door dashing. That end of statement.
Because I did that today. You know how much my DoorDash for Popeyes was?
How much?
$70.
Like I said, door dashing everything is stupid. Oni, why are you not using Grubhub?
They're both the same. Also,
They're
I do use Grubhub, but for some reason this Popeyes wasn't on Grubhub.
Oh, I guess your Popeyes is on Grubhub.
Yeah.
Also, if you have a Prime account, you get Grubhub Plus for free. Did you know that? Even though I feel like I said that like 5 times.
You definitely said that, but is it like just like a trial, or is it just forever? You just get Grubhub
forever.
Why
do you think I told you like 3 times?
I will check into that. Does that count as like your Prime subscription for Twitch? Can I use my Prime Twitch subscription on that?
No.
Damn.
You.
So it's a separate thing. Oh, good.
Yes, you just have to link it to your Amazon Prime account.
Perfect.
You're welcome, everybody. Even though I said this like 100 times.
Oh, by the way, I can never. I meant to say this over on our topic earlier, but I got distracted by I officially can't complain about my luck for a while because you know what I got in my Shadowverse rolls?
What?
2 Filene tickets.
Wow.
Yeah. So
wow.
It was meant to be. Years. You don't even play Shadowverse. You don't know the odds of that. I've had bad luck in every other gacha though, so It's fine.
What? Define the other bad guy. What are you talking about? Why are you lying to everybody?
I'm not lying to everybody. We literally didn't get. Who were we rolling for in NA? We were rolling for what's her name? The anniversary servant didn't get her. We.
Yeah, you didn't even want her like that.
Yeah, well, still didn't get her. I didn't. ZZZ. I have not. I've had a hard pity basically everybody I've ever rolled for since fucking Ellen. I can't even remember the last time I got somebody in ZZZ who I didn't fail a 50-50 for. And didn't have to roll all the way my 80 fucking rolls.
All I see is the fact that you got not one. Excuse me. You got not one successful roll. No one got the game. 2 successful ones. Back to back. One stream. You got what you wanted. Well, you just did your destiny rolls. I guess that doesn't count.
Yeah, those don't count.
I'll
That's
pay
just like they're all good.
Honkai.
Yeah, but I don't even play Honkai. I was just rolling for stream.
Ah. You heard that, guys? I was just doing it.
It was content.
I was dicking around.
They weren't serious rolls like the Melusine rolls are gonna be. Listen, if I don't get Melusine, that's gonna hurt. You get him.
Okay. Normally I'd wish the worst on you, but after I went through No, AC Falcon, don't find your empathy now. Give in to the hate. Oh my god.
Hey, Fruit. Thank you, Fruit. That was your stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? Ew. I like BB Bucks more than More Pound Bills.
Yo. Yeah, it's not so ugly. What the fuck?
Yeah. Morgan Freeman. How's your summon luck going? Oh, chat was just getting triggered over that. You missed it by a second. But I haven't rolled for this banner. I'm gonna roll next week for whatchamacallit, for Melusine. But I haven't had the best luck lately, outside of Shadowverse.
Also, it's the way excuse me. It's the way I word I'm thinking for. Oh yeah, I was like, oh my god, new expansion. Surely I can play my Earthright deck, right? Right? And make Earthright great again, please.
Earthright's good. You got that new legendary you got is super broken.
Yeah, I guess. But like, I played against Dragoncraft, and they just kind of chilled until they killed me.
Was it aggro?
I need more card draw. Not even.
You do not need card draw.
Just...
You have so much card draw on Rune, it's ridiculous. You have a one play point draw that's also a sigil. You have a 6-drop that
Right,
draws
feel like
6.
I feel like it wasn't enough. I feel like
Listen,
was
I play
barely ahead of
Abyss.
them
We
in
don't
the
even
game.
have card draw doesn't exist in Abyss, so you can't complain about card draw. You have 2 1-drop draw cards.
Well, I don't use Foretell or Foresight or whatever. I'll run that. I'm like, I should run more Earthcraft cards instead of drawing. ... I have to get more copies of that gold card, the Pascal one. But it's just like I don't want to spend my vials on it. Maybe I spend my vials on like 1 more. There's no shade. I don't want to play puppets.
I love puppets.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. I just don't want to play it.
Puppets, Abyss. What am I playing? Abyss, Puppets, Sword, and Dragon.
You know you're wrong for playing Sword.
Sword is great. Sword is a lot of fun. I love it. Love the infinite board. Infinite boards.
I too would love it if it was. Yeah, you just make infinite boards of bullshit. I'd love it too.
Let me have one craft be good, alright? All the other ones I play are bad, except Puppet.
No, right. So Puppet and Sword are. So
Puppet and Sword are good.
Abyss is bad.
Abyss is mid-ish. It's difficult to use. And Dragon, ugh. I just play it for fighting.
I actually like Dragon.
Oh, it's
I
fun.
don't know why I like all the bad ones.
It's fun. It's just, ugh, it's so hard to play. So bad.
You just ramp and
Yeah, but all the ramp cards are bad.
yeah, we need better ramp for sure. Like, I agree about that. Like, I don't know why our ramp is like terrible.
We're gonna do update the servant spotlights. Unfortunately, I was just telling chat earlier, but we're out of the servant spotlight business for now. They just take too long to make, and it was kind of getting repetitive with the kind of stale meta. It was just too samey. So I'm just gonna cover the servants on stream, but if we ever get an FGO 2 or something, I'll go back to spotlights, assuming it's different enough. Unless it's like FGO 2, the same game, but a new app.
I feel like they would do.
They might do that. That's why I'm scared. How's LB6 Part 2? We haven't gotten... I don't know how far we are in LB6 yet, but I think we're up to Part 2. It's pretty fun. I'm enjoying it.
Geronimo Spotlight as a final send-off.
No.
That would be so funny.
But it would be funny. Do you have any plans for Monday? Hopefully streaming. But we'll see.
What is this hopefully? What are you doing on a Monday?
I don't know. Depends. I might have to work late or something.
Oh, is that what happened last Monday?
Yes. And then the Monday before that, I got tired and I fell asleep. FGO 2 will be animated like HSR. You know, I don't know. I feel like if we get an FGO 2, it's going to be, I don't think it's going to be open world per se, but I can kind of see it being more like a ZZZ, like arena fighter type of situation. I think that's the direction they would want to go. Not open world like Genshin or Ruwa, but arena fighter with like limited open world mechanics like ZZZ and Honkai Impact. Yeah, I guess like Monster Hunter. Which would be dope. I think that type of gameplay would be phenomenal for Fate. Ooh, stylish Mordred. Thinking too small. What's the bigger picture? Still no NP button. No NP skip. How long will the waiver banner last on Star Rail? I think it's like 20 days or something. I don't know, actually. I have no idea. I think 20 to 30 days. Might be like a month. The scanner can summon 10,000 dudes. I may be on board with that. I still think its story quality will fall off. Will be great for them. They would have to do something completely different. They can't like continue this story. They would have to do something like radically different. You think the story quality will fall off when we went from the end? Yeah, I was gonna say the plus to that is we can get voice dialogue. I don't know. I don't necessarily feel like the story will fall off. It depends how they do it. Maybe you're right. I feel like it will fall off because Nasu does not know how to write concise stories. Like they can't do the ZZZ thing where it's just like each chapter is just like its own little isolated quick story. They would have to try to like make some interconnected gigantic fucking Bible long length story, which wouldn't work in that format. But if they did something like where they kept it as just a regular Holy Grail war and didn't make it like this huge thing like the Lost Belt, I think it could work. Like you would just have to do a smaller scale story. In my opinion, HSR has had 2 great story chapters and the rest are bad to passable. I'm not a big fan of HSR storytelling either. No, not an FGO extraction shooter. Think of how many different antagonists are built up in the Fire Lost Bug, like a little food. But that's what I mean. They couldn't do that where they go to the like HSR, Genshin, ZZZ route. They have to be smaller scale. They can't do like the whole like we're building up a villain through 50,000 lines of dialogue. Yeah, rip. I think FGO storytelling would be better pace if they didn't keep moving the goalposts. The little barrier thing forcing rodeo call is just. Yeah, well, the thing with FGO is I think the issue is they didn't expect it to last this long, clearly. Like, they did not plan out anything past the last Singularity. I think everything up until Solomon was planned, and then they were like, oh shit, we can't stop making this. Like, it's way too profitable to stop making this. So they had to do a lot of ass pull stuff to get the Lost Belts. What I think they should have done, what would have worked better in my opinion, because I'm not the hugest fan of the Lost Belts to begin with, I would have loved if they just kept doing Epic of Remnant chapters. Like, keep it small. Like, if they just kept doing Epic of Remnant chapters, or if they make an FGO 2 and it's like ZZZ and Hoyo, if every chapter is just like an Epic of Remnant chapter where you travel to different time periods and have new casts of servants and stuff, that would work perfectly. It'd be perfect. You don't have to make it a giant grand story. It can be an isolated little story with a unique cast of characters each patch. Perfect. Easier to write, easier to follow, more potential for variety. I love most of the Lost Belt starting from 3. I'm up and down on them. My favorite Lost Belt is obviously 6. But Atlantis was good too. Wasn't a big fan of Olympus. I liked Lost Belt 1. Didn't like 2 or 3. 4 I forget even exists. And 7 I'm enjoying so far. Why am I looking at the 4 stars? I need Historia. Actually, Olympus 2 barrel. I'll never forgive them for what they did with Olympus. That was squandered potential. For instance, FGO going to update the title screen since we're no longer in the Lost Belt.
正々堂々互いにベストを尽くしましょう
Oh, I agree with that. LB7 is a good story, but it's completely hampered by the most bullshit battles ever. Yeah, no, they're really annoying. You know what, actually, I'll be right back, chat. I want to get myself a drink. BRB.
Drink. Oh, there's just too much to. I'm currently putting together Shadowverse deck to do this, play through the story. That's what I'm doing. How's everyone else doing? How's your night? Y'all are having a good night. Do live 2Ds count as pictures or videos? Is it what? I don't wait. I'm like, what are you trying to say? Ugh. Like, hello? No, now my app is delayed. Not my order is delayed, chat. Oh no. Golden Sorcerer, I have not played FGO JP in literal years. In literal years, I have not touched that. No shade, that is not my game. No ma'am. Even the 2-star review, nah. I'm tempted. I'm tempted, but I will chill, as the kids would say. Excuse me. I wish I could see like the little map. I guess I can only see that on my phone app. Are they? Oh my god. Wow. Okay. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's giving. It went from I should have time to, I guess they're coming when I'm hopping off stream. Oh well. That's okay.
I'm back. Yeah.
Bro, I have no Abyss craft cards. I'm trying to just slap some cards together to make a deck, and it's like, woof.
It's Abyss is hard to make because it requires a lot of legendaries.
Yep, and I only have Medusa.
Yeah, it's not worth it then. You really need Cerberus carries that class. he kind of does everything.
Yeah, so I see.
いいですともいいですよやりますよせい頭上高速にて失礼
Drew, you and Oni stood with FGO JP. Actually, I haven't played JP in forever. I kind of stopped playing it, so I can't tell you too much. Argo with the 61 months. Thank you so much, Argo, for the sub. Cheers. Oni and Drew, how goes the event? Did your pulls go well? Haven't done any pulls. We're gonna pull next week for Melocene, but the event is going good so far. Thanks for asking. How's everything going with you? Most difficulty of the main story missions, like right now. I will say, from what I have played of the ordeal calls, it's not really that. It's the same as the Lost Belts. It's just the only difficulty comes from some mildly annoying fights where you have like certain restrictions, you know, or like required supports. Oh no, not a finish your drink. Great. Would you recommend Bonanza? I would. It's really fun. It's very fun. If you love old school like Donkey Kong 64 or Mario 64 or Banjo-Kazooie, like really collect-a-thon platformers, it feels a lot like it. It feels like really N64 era collect-a-thon in the best way possible.
Oh, hey, Mega Man.
Cheers. So rum and coke, by the way.
Slurp. Slurp.
Yeah, I hate that. Rum and Coke is meant to be sipped, not chugged.
Yeah, that's not a good chugging alcohol.
I don't have anything else.
Oh. Ugh.
Yeah.
いいですよ
Bottoms up, you're crazy. Blame Mega Man. He voted for finish it drink. He redeemed it. What rum were you drinking? That was the Puerto Rican rum. I forget what it's called. Pueblo something or something like that. Basically Caribbean rum. So very sweet.
やりますよなかなかいいです工作に失礼照り焼きのようにバラバラ事故私は許しますしかし取り分けを
この肉体は騎士王に捧げし者何か語弊がある言い方だったな
Wow. How are kidding? Wow, I was like, you weren't kidding. I was crap. That sucked giant monkey balls. Holy hell.
Alright, ain't that bad. But yes, it's pretty
yes, it is. I'm struggling. God.
Listen, you just think it sucks because it has no draw.
No, I just don't have any of like the cards from this set.
Oh yeah, no, it definitely needs a lot of the cards from this set. But yeah, no, its main issue is that it doesn't have a really way of attack. Like you need Cerberus. If you don't draw Cerberus, you basically just lose the game. And since you don't have that much draw, it's like, oh well, you know, like half the games you play, you just don't have a chance of winning. That's why when I get an opening hand, I never mulligan this. I'm like, listen, this 8-drop is staying in my hand the entire game.
Maybe. I just slapped a ruler Cocutus on the deck and said, well, hope I last till turn 10.
You can do Aggro Abyss. Aggro Abyss is pretty good. It's like a lot of 2-drops.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little skeptical of you saying that because the way I've never lost to it. And I've fought plenty, never lost. Especially when I play Dragon, I'm just like, oh, so all I must do is clear field and heal. Got it.
What healing are you getting in Dragon?
The 4-drop. 4/4.
Yeah, you play that card. I hate that card.
Well, clearly it's kept me alive and it didn't keep you alive, so.
I play the other 4-drop that's like the 2/2 and it kills the thing when it fanfare.
Yeah, well, things have Storm. Things have Storm, unfortunately. Oh god, I have to fight Swordcrafts. Fuck me.
Good luck. I wonder if FGO's gonna do that thing where it because I've noticed that I meant to say this earlier, but I've noticed a lot of games from the FGO era, like older gacha games, especially Japanese ones, are coming out with like spin-offs or like part 2s, but they're keeping the part 1 going by like a separate team or whatever. Like for example, Arknights has a new game coming out, I think sometime next month or something, but they're not getting rid of the old Arknights, as far as I know, so they're running both games concurrently. Same thing with Girls Frontline, and there's another couple games that were doing it too. But either way, I want to see if FGO does something. I think that's the only thing they can do, would be like keep running FGO regularly, but release a spin-off of it, like, and just support both. Because I think if they just were to end service on FGO and then do like an FGO 2, that would piss people off. You kind of need to keep FGO alive. Was Azure Lane coming out with another game? Girls Frontline 1 is basically over. Is it?
Bro. Oh my god. This is insane.
Let's bring Spishtar here. Would you imagine a spin-off for FGO would be like? I would like it to focus on... I kind of like the I don't know how... I'm trying to not make it necessarily connected to FGO, but it's hard to think of a lore that's separate from FGO. But I would like it to have like a main character that kind of jumps through singularities or something. Kind of like the Epic of Remnant chapters. I just don't know how you would explain that within lore. Or maybe kind of like Musashi, where she can kind of like move through, you know, timelines. Put you back here. And just have a person who can do that, like a mage that can do that. And every time he has to go to a new timeline or something, he summons a servant there, and that's the one he uses for that part of the story. Castoria. And fuck it, we'll put Morgan here too. You can just have aerial drive. You can have 22. $20, $30. There we go. Angelina's tend to sound, yeah, but those aren't gacha games. Aren't those just like actual games? I think Samurai Remno is a test for that, but I'm talking about like another gacha game to run alongside it, not necessarily like standalone console title. Yeah, start around the Counterforce Guardian would be interesting. Maybe that'd be interesting to do, like where you play from the servant's perspective. You know, like the MC is a servant, right? And you get summoned into different wars, or like you're part of the Counterforce or whatever. I think that'd be interesting, like having a Fate story that's framed from the servant's perspective instead of the master's.
静かにして嘆き食いキラッそこかそれいいじゃん
They go better as a spin-off than FGO? Maybe.
このくらいの
Collecting bad ends as a servant.
巻き返していきましょう
Prototype light novels kinda that from Arthur's perspective. That'd be fun. Which reminds me, Fate Strange Fake when? When are we getting updates on Strange Fake? JP anniversary soon, they better give us something. They better shadow drop that shit. If they come out and like, by the way, before we end the stream, Fate Strange Fake is available now on streaming platforms, all 26 episodes. Yeah, 26. They better not take six years or whatever to drop 13 episodes. It better be a 26 episode long series, and it better be shadow dropped at the end of the stream. Unfortunately, as my friend pointed out to me, Studio Mappa was in the credits, so I blame all their problems on them based on... Ugh, great. Strange Trick of the Genshin anime? I forgot the Genshin anime exists.
Yeah, I too was not. Yeah, no, I just don't really have the urge.
Also, of all their series, of all the Hoyo games, Genshin is by far the least appealing one to have in it. Like,
right.
It makes for the worst anime. I'm not even saying that from like a gameplay, just from a pure story perspective. It's gonna be so... Ugh. Yeah, bland ass MC. They're gonna be in Mondstadt. Compared to like Honkai, at least, listen, you gotta be gripes about Honkai's story, but at least it has like excitement. Bellabog is a great opening chapter. It's funny. Yeah, great MC. Good cast. Do people really want to see a whole anime with Paimon?
No one wants that.
And then ZZZ is just ZZZ. And Honkai Impact has all the fucking edge and insanity. Honestly, Honkai Impact might have been the best anime. It's already basically an anime anyway. It's not the main story, it's a prequel about the other twin who wasn't trapped. Ugh, that sounds even worse. Sounds like I have to know Genshin lore, which I'm pretty sure 99% of the people playing Genshin don't know. Ignore me. Melusine. Spishtar. You know what I never get about FGO? Why do I have to do this? Like this party setup. Why doesn't it just pull from? I guess because support Artoria is here or whatever. But I don't know. I feel like you can just like having to select every servant all over again, and then like their CE as just use a preset. Just use one of my preset templates and override the servant in the third slot with cast. Like it's just one of those small quality of life things, you know. Like I look through my whole list for all my servants every time for every match. Another reason to hate the force supports in FGO. To make every match take 20 times longer by making me look for all my servants. Give me kaleidoscope. Keyscope for you as well. Because why not?
I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, support MPs is the problem. Yeah, exactly. Support FGO spaghetti code. This FGO gear swapping is less torture than other games. I'm trying to think of other games. Well, the only game I played at the gacha game that has that sort of system is FGO, so I can't really compare it. There is no like better than Hoyo games. I mean, not really. You're not really switching gear all that often. In FGO, you do it every match. It gets obnoxious. In Genshin, not Genshin. I can't talk about Genshin. In Honkai Star Rail and ZZZ, it's just like every once in a while you might need to change artifacts, but that's like rare. And once you do it once, you usually don't have to do it again. No, you don't have 10 skills. Oh, alright, good enough. Good enough. Anybody switching artifact? Does Genshin have artifacts? I forget everything about Genshin. It's been so long since I played it. Genshin is a whole host of other issues. I think like the last time I played Genshin, because I stopped playing Genshin when Raiden came out, which was like year one. Like, was that even before the first anniversary? I forget. And then I recently went. Ooh, thanks for the hydration. I recently went back to it, like a few months ago.
Oh shit! I forgot I was muted.
And holy shit, it's the same exact game as it was 5 years ago or whatever when it first. Like nothing has changed at all again. Like. It has been the same exact gameplay for 5 or 6 years, however old it is. It's wild. Like, it looks a lot prettier and the environments are really cool, but the gameplay is so bad. It's so just spam the attack button. Like, after playing ZZZ and WoW, I cannot play. Like, Genshin is just like, it feels like going back and playing a fucking Atari 2600 game. It's like going from playing, I don't know, Elden Ring to immediately playing fucking Pac-Man. It just it's so weird. It's so jarring.
But what about the elemental reactions?
Yeah, the elemental reactions that are like so elementary.
You soak them and then you freeze them.
I was saying the same with what? The artifacts or the gameplay? Wuwa's combat I don't like either, but I have different reasons for not liking Wuwa's combat. I feel like Wuwa's combat is good, but their boss design is horrible. Wuwa does have good quality of life. Hey, welcome Katana. Glad to have you. How you doing? Thank you for supporting the channel. How far did I get in DK? I think the third or fourth world. I think the third world. But each world is so massive. I'm probably gonna backtrack and like be a completionist about it. Yeah, some bosses are straight aids. Yeah, I feel like Wuwa has this weird thing with the hitboxes and stuns. And also with like bosses being really annoying. Like any boss that flies is instantly super cancer to fight against because of how like everything works and all the systems. And everything is so closely tied to rotations that it's like, ugh, it's so annoying.
Only being a completionist is crazy. Yeah, I don't get it either.
I'm a completionist with collectathon games, like, oh, best Kuro costume. I'm a completionist with, like, Banjo-Kazooie, but they don't make those type of games anymore. Until now. Like, stay in the air. Exactly. I hate when they do that and the fight is timed. It's like, you have a minute to beat this fight. Oh, look, Gargoyle is flying for the next 45 seconds. And you can't touch him.
Yo, did you hear the thing that happened with the Angel Reese RB3 thing?
No, what happened?
So wait, is that am I saying his name right? Is it RG3?
Yeah, RG3. You mean the quarterback?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got in trouble for. I guess he's like Angel Reese's low key, high key #1 hater. Cause for whatever reason, he's like, "Hey y'all, stop calling Angel Reese a monkey. This isn't right." Then goes on for like a whole paragraph plus rant about how he personally doesn't fuck with Angel Reese, doesn't like her, accusing her of hating Caitlin Clark, and being like, okay, just because I have all those bad things to say about her, don't do the monkey thing. And then proceeds to share the image of basically some dumb racist troll who superimposed like her cover of the WNBA 2K game. Like they made her like a chimp or a monkey.
Like Leslie sharing it to be like, don't do this or whatever.
He was, but like the problem is, no one really saw it. Like it was from like a nothing account, and then he reposted it, and now everyone saw it. So it's just like, Oh, and then Shaquille O'Neal was like, if you say anything about her again, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
To RG3.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just like, that's crazy. I don't know. It's making me have a theory that believes like Twitter literally is like, I don't know, like I don't know. Is Twitter just like evil?
Well, yeah.
Is Twitter just like true evil?
Twitter's just
Like,
so
like
stupid.
actual, just like evil cesspool. Like, is it just like I feel like there's like has a perfect mix of like stupid and like not good people.
I just think everyone is really dumb on like Twitter has a way of like not only collecting a lot of dumb people but like signal boosting a lot. Like the dumbest people seem to get like the most attention. You know, like Twitter will go out of the way to be like, who's the dumbest person? Oh, that person? All right, we're gonna put them in every algorithm. We're gonna signal boost them so everyone sees how stupid they are. Like, yeah.
Wait, Drew, where the fuck you been? First of all, sir, does it look like I give a fuck about sports at any point? I didn't even know this until like I saw this from someone else, and then I was like, Earth? So yes, please don't assume that I know anything about sports. It is a miracle that I know this. But yes. And I'm not still on Twitter, Ben. Like I said,
And that's the issue. Like, Twitter is god awful.
Twitter, not that. Oh.
Twitter is god awful, but every other place is boring as fuck. So it's either everywhere else is either super boring or super pretentious, and like I'm like, no, I can't. I want some degree of like engaging in conversation without it being the literal stupidest people on the earth. That's what I want. Like, can we not reach that balance?
I broke down and got a TikTok. I mean,
ugh.
At this point, it actually just might be better than Twitter.
I don't want to. I don't want to go down that road.
At least it's just most people like just watching the videos, you know.
Yeah.
If people say anything stupid, well, I don't know. It's just focused about the comments. I feel like Twitter is just
the
comments.
Only thing I use TikTok for that I think is useful is they'll post some banger ass anime edits. That's like anime dub overs and fucking little mini AMVs and stuff, which are really dope. Anime TikTok is lit.
Twitter's the best place to farm / aggregate artist lewds. Yeah,
that too.
Baby, yeah, there's something. Let's just say there's some things I will still use Twitter for, but only for that. So not often. But yeah, no, I've been aware that Twitter is like a bad place, but like to the point where I think it literally has like a borderline magic effect on people, like and their brain chemistry, and not for the better. I think it just makes people like.
Oh yeah, it definitely does.
I don't know.
It makes people
right.
It's toxic.
Right, because Oni, it made you almost crazy.
Hey,
pull you back.
I know what you're talking about. I don't want crazy on Twitter.
I'm not.
I've had like one or two moments where I was just like losing my mind on Twitter because people are really dumb. But I've never went so far down that I was like, oh my god, we need to have an intervention for Ani. I usually just fume for like a half a day.
Girl, you said something and I was like, it was giving. I might have to change the password until you calm the fuck down because.
And I was only half a day.
You were giving bully, and I'm just like,
That was no. That was literally one tweet. You're making it sound like I
Okay.
did some prolonged campaign of insanity.
No, I'm saying it was a uphill climb, and I was like, wait, skirt, calm down. I was like, calm, calmate. Mike Tyson quote explains it all. Oh, yeah, I agree. Except for that one Nicki Minaj fan who stalked the other Nicki Minaj fan just to fight, and then they didn't even fight. But why was he there? That was so weird. Like, you see what I mean? Twitter makes people crazy. Like, why did the Nicki Minaj fan go and like stalk the other Nicki Minaj fan? That was so insane. That was insane. Which, speaking of, well, you know, looks at Nicki Minaj, looks at the fans. You know, actually, it makes sense.
Actually, speaking of Twitter, did you see that anime opening that I reposted?
No, I'm not on Twitter. Why? No, if it's on Twitter, I did not see it.
All right, hold on, let me show you.
Please.
It's for that. Remember the anime we were gonna watch that was like the ecchi one that looked really insane, and we were like, this could be really
Yes.
funny. Yeah, the opening for that, I need you to watch. It's
Okay, I'll do a live react to it.
here's the link.
Thank you.
Discord.
I'm so hungry. I really can't believe they made me wait this long for food. This is insane. I know it's kind of far, but jeez
No,
Louise.
not cleavatis. It's called Nukitashi. 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 Yeah, that one. The
Okay.
opening is insane. Also has a Fate reference in it.
Oh my god. Oh. 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 My. Wow.
No, watching that shit with two hands on the keyboard.
Wait, what was that? Wait. Where is he?
No, don't make it a hentai because then it's gonna have less quality and less production value.
Oh my god. Oh, what the fuck? Wait! Oh, not the unlimited time. Not the unlimited. That works. Oh my god, what would they
It's
say
so
like
insane.
Yo. How did he not get sued?
I don't know. Listen, between that and Penny and Stocking, this animated season is.
Why is it
really
showing
weird.
them fighting?
They fight apparently. There's action in the show. Not just that kind of action. There's action. Like there's guns. There's anime's healing.
Wow.
That is true. Redo of Healer was aired on TV.
Wow, that was. I made my head hurt. Where's my food? Where's my food at?
Season 2 never. Bro, what the fuck was that? Anime. You watched peak
Yeah.
anime.
Oh my, that was peak something. All right. That. Wow.
More certain reviews? Nope. Taking I was gonna say taking a break, but no, we're not gonna do it anymore. It kind of got to the point where it's just a little bit stale. And honestly, I don't have as much time to make spotlights as I used to, unfortunately. So we're gonna stick with streams. I'm just thinking of one season, then dumped. Yeah, that's the overall problem with anime. Apparently, it's like it's really hard to get greenlit for another season that wasn't already, you know, planned beforehand. Did Shield Hero need season 2 to 4? Yes, but they needed to be good instead of whatever we got.
Mm-hmm.
I still think Shield Hero had the biggest fall off in anime. Like, listen, Log Horizon's fall off was bad, but Shield Hero had like mainstream. Shield Hero at one point was up there with like Demon Slayer and Sword Art Online and shit. Like, people were talking about Shield Hero as if it was the new Sword Art Online, and then it fell off the face of the earth because of that season 2. That season 1 was so peak. Although, to be honest, the end of season 1 kind of, but season 1 was peak, and then season 2 just face planted harder than any other season 2 I've ever seen in anime. Well, that's the thing. I heard that source material didn't suck, and they just like rushed the hell out of season 2, which kind of fits because season 2 was like a mess pacing wise.
Yeah,
it seems
I
like they
agree.
just tried to rush it.
Death is our online.
Log Horizons anime I haven't heard in a while. The first season was good, was great. I forget which one sucked. Was it the second season or the third season?
Maybe the third?
Yeah, I think the second one was good, and the third season also fell off a cliff. Velma. Listen, we're not comparing Western media to anime. Fucking the Kakegurui live action Netflix show got a second season. That doesn't count. The Netflix and Amazon and all these places will literally greenlight fucking anything. It doesn't count. They don't care.
Oh, that was so trash. That was trash. That was trash. Triggity trash. Okay, y'all. I must take my leave early once again. My food is coming, but more importantly, I have to eat that and then get ready for bed and all that stuff. Because your boy is a working man and he has work tomorrow.
Talk to you later.
Early.
Then.
Thank you guys so much. Keep it Oni's wonderful self company. I'm gonna catch y'all later. No live watch tomorrow, Drew. If it's either I do it super late or Oni will do it.
I'll be here.
Yeah. So y'all have a good night. Peace and love and all that shit. Bye, guys.
Good night, Drew. Someone who's started and dropped like 80% of shitty fantasy isekais. You aren't missing anything, but most of those shows are only getting one season. Most of them, sure, but I feel like a lot of the good ones that should get season 2s just don't. Like, alright, if you want to talk about it like that, do we really need a second season about the fucking vending machine isekai? Like, really? The reincarnated as a vending machine, does that need a second season? I don't think it does. You know what needs a second season? that's severely underrated. The spider isekai, reincarnated as a spider or whatever, Kumo Desuka. That needs a second season. That shit was fire and no one watched it. What up, Ending Mad? I did see the Coldplay memes. They are actually pretty great. I love the one that's like Coldplay hasn't released a single in years, or hasn't made a single in years, and then one night they made 2 singles. Who's this summer feature? Castoria and Melusina's the next banner. I haven't seen the localization for the Spider Isekai. I can imagine they butchered it though. That's one of those shows that's gonna be impossible to localize or dub. That show is carried by Aoi Yuki's voice acting. Yeah, no, Kumo Desuka didn't get a season 2. At least not yet. It's possible. I've read the Kumo Desuka Nanika novel and it's so good. Is it available in English? Like, is it actually localized? So that's something I would not mind adding to my light novel list. I'm actually reading through. I finished reading. Magical Girl Raising Project, which, by the way, season 2 of that's coming out after like almost 10 years since season 1, so anything is possible. Magical Girl Raising Project is such an underrated show. If you haven't seen the first season, I would recommend watching it. Excellent adaptation. And then after you watch the first season, just read the novels. The novels are so fucking peak. If you like edgy Magical Girl series, I feel like this is the one that of all the Madoka clones, this is the one that does it the best. To the point where I think it's actually better than Madoka, but that's a separate story. And I finished that. Now I'm reading Mushoku Tensei, which I'm enjoying a lot. And after Mushoku, I don't know what I'm reading after Mushoku. I bought the light novel for the orc. I think it's also by Mushoku's author or somebody, I forget. I forget who wrote it. But it's the one that Asanagi does the art for. I want to read that. I have that here, I haven't read it. Official translations, nice. The thing with light novels is I can't read them, like, I need the physical book in my hand to read it. I can't like read it like if it was a manga where it's like you can just read online or whatever. I can't read books online. It hurts my eyes. I only read physical books. Can't do Kindle? I hate Kindles. I need physical books. Yeah, Asanagi does illustrations. As a matter of fact, let me look it up. It's called... It's actually a very ironic... Yeah, or is it Orc Erotica? Orc Eroica. It's written by... Yeah, it's written by the... So get this. It's written by the Mushoku Tensei author... And it's illustrated by Asanagi. So you have Mushoku Tensei's writer paired with Asanagi's art, which is if that's a killer combination if I ever saw it. Apparently it's about an orc who I think it's like ironic. It's supposed to be like about an orc who wants to be chivalrous and not and like beat the stereotype that orcs rape all women or whatever, and then he has like this harem who just basically a harem of darknesses that want to be raped by the orc, but the orc is like, no, I'm a gentleman. You can't, you know, we can't fuck. So it's pretty funny. I think the concept is pretty funny. The name is Orc Eroica, Eroica. Yeah, you can't seduce me. Harlot, you can't seduce me. Yeah, what Denny's and these two meet up and decide to collab. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's, despite the fact that it's two extremely horny people working on it, I don't think there's much lewd. It's more of like a conceptually funny story. That like pokes fun at doujin tropes and stuff. Sounds like the one-shot comic about the orc that lives alone and gets harassed by a horny elf. Actually, that sounds interesting. What show is this? It's a light novel by the Mushoku Tensei author. I want to say I've read at least 3 doujins with that rough premise. It's... yeah. The name is Orc Eroica. It's like erotica without the T. Eroica. I wonder if that's intentional. But yeah, the Mushoku light novels, I started reading them recently. Very good. I don't want to catch up. I basically want to catch up to where the anime is up to. I don't want to go ahead of the anime. I'm kind of just using them as a refresher for the anime before season 3 drops. Which, by the way, season 3 of Mushoku is dropping in April. So super hyped for that. If I just checked Naruto Birkin collab, it was way worse than what France got. What do we get? Pants review. You have to redeem your... oh yeah, alright, fine. Pants. I don't really have any fun pants today. It's just some gray and blue shorts. What's your last comment? Currently reading a web novel about a regular dude who transmigrates to a world where the male-female relations 1-5. Therefore, most of the local dudes are mega arrogant. By a normal dude, respectful guy, has to rise the fuck out of the local girls. I feel like that's just the premise to, there was one anime like that where it was like the last guy left on Earth or whatever, and all the girls wanted to reproduce with him. Also, there's that one manga by the elfin lead author that's kind of the same thing. Dawn. Ooh. Dawn. Thank you, Empty Mad. Not often you get a Dawn doujin. The fact that Sayer knows immediately is just by that vague ass description is kind of impressive.
準備はいいかしら。白兵戦行きます。今のうちに準備を。カモをあげる。特別に応援も聞く。へえ、やります。悪い。やります。
By the way, I read a manga called Candy and Cigarettes. What's it about? What is the premise of the stories with this type of setting always fascinating to me? I do like the premise.
ここで。
I always like those types of what if you were the only man left on Earth type of stories.
派手に行こうくらえ
Old man and lowly assassin. That is interesting. Hold up. Oh, I see the art. It's very, very bloody. I'll check that one out. I'll check both of those out. Is that what it's called? World's End Harem? Is that the elfin lead one? That sounds familiar. Or is it the other one? That got the anime. No, that's the one that got the anime, right? Yeah, yeah. What's the one that the elfin lead author did that's really shitty? Well, how to be more specific than that? I mean, you can't have that many stories. It's the elfin lead guy. Let's see. Lead mangaka. It's called it's written by is it this one? Oh, Parallel Paradise. That's it. Is it still? It's still ongoing? Holy shit, 28 volumes? Bruh, how is that possible? That's kind of insane. It's been going on since 2017 and it's still ongoing with 28 volumes. You admit it, when did I say Parallel Paradise wasn't trash? It's absolutely, it's literally just porn. It's just porn. Yeah, it's just segs. Parallel Paradise mentioned. That being said, I love manga that are just stupid excuses for porn, alright? So, nothing personal. I mean, if you read it, I don't blame you. I might check it out after the stream. I might be like, let me catch up on Parallel Paradise real quick. It did have a lot of cute girls. Just find a compilation. Well, that's also a good idea. Testament of New Devil. By the way, yeah, no, Testament of New Devil, just read the light novel. The light novel is literally just an erotic novel. It's just an erotic. There are entire chapters that are just a sex scene in gratuitous detail. I recommend a webtoon called I Eat Soft Rice in Another World, where the main dude isekais into a world where gender norms are reversed. That's kind of interesting. Two girls, were you expecting a manga that's like 80% sex that fugly girls? Depending on the art style. Well, DxD is really good. DxD actually has a plot and is very good characters. It's not just porn. The porn is good though. Parallel Paradise seems like just porn. And Testament of Sister New Devil feels like it was just porn. DxD actually has some substance to it. Look at my old bookmarks and found manga where the MC's like magic powers. Speaking of lucky, is it To Love Ru? Sounds like To Love Ru. Where was I? I don't know if I mentioned it on chat. Where somebody was complaining about Dandadan, and they were like, oh my god, Dandadan has gotten so, oh my god, I don't like how Napoleon's finger, it's so fucking crooked, it looks like it's broken. Somebody was complaining about Dandadan, about it being too sexualized, like, oh, manga nowadays is so sexualized. Back in my day it was just Naruto and Bleach, and it wasn't, first off, they were like, it's Naruto and Bleach, as if Bleach wasn't heavily sexualized. But okay, putting that aside, they're like, oh, it's Naruto and Bleach. Nowadays, Dandadan is like so sexual. And they were getting so roasted. I'm like, brother, To Love Ru, Nejima, Bleach? Like, what? Then I got the Goblin Slayer syndrome just because of the first episode. Yeah, exactly. Although, I feel like in Goblin Slayer's situation, it worked to its benefit, and I feel like it's not working to the benefit of Dandadan, at least for... Or maybe it is. Maybe I'm just concentrating on an outspoken minority. I feel like most people watching Dandadan don't really... They're not gonna be like, oh my god, this is so uncomfortably sexual. Shout out to Momo getting NTR situations every few episodes. Bleach literally had the lesbian. I mean, even if we want to go before Bleach and Naruto and To Love Ru and everything, did anyone watch the original Dragon Ball? Bro, the original Dragon Ball is extremely sexual, or at least there's at least a few very risque scenes in there. the whole sexual anime, like Golden Boy, Rama One Half, like there's a lot of anime that were popular that were just very ecchi. Yeah, the original Dragon Ball has, I was gonna say young, but you know, young Roshi. Roshi in his prime. None is a Mushoku Tensei, so I do think anyone complaining about sexual Nanan are just not worth it. Yeah, basically. Yeah, Roshi in his predator phase. That's what I appreciate about Dan that it doesn't shy away from the darker subjects. Like I love Dan right now. I think it's a great anime. But if I was a teenager, like 15, 16, or 14, I think my personality would be Dan. Dan would be my life. That shit would speak to me so hard as a teenager. And I feel like that's the point of, like, it's meant to speak to teenagers. And teenagers wouldn't necessarily be, you know, turned off by that type of material. Because it's used smartly. No, I'm not streaming tomorrow. I'll try to stream Monday. Imagine playing Goblin Slayer at that age. Oh, I saw Elfen Lied when I was in 8th grade, so yes. And Elfen Lied is like 100 times worse than Goblin Slayer. As a gooner? No, not even as a gooner. I mean, like, just on like the themes of Dan, it would speak to me as a teenager. If you were a 15-year-old teen, your life would be... No, it would not. I was never... When I was a teenager, I was never into, like, aura farming badass characters. If I was a teenager, I'd probably be, like, hating on solo leveling just to be contrarian. How many Den NTR dojins will we get? All of them. I don't even think there's gonna be so much Den and NTR that you're not even gonna find a vanilla Okarun Momo dojin. It's gonna be like, for every Okarun Momo dojin, there's gonna be like 50 alien raping Momo dojins. Yeah, Goblin Slayer had what? The point of the first episode of Goblin Slayer... See, when people say, like, oh, I don't like that anime because it's shock value or whatever, it's 9 times out of 10, it's not shock value. Like, nothing that happens in Dan is shock value. Everything that happens in Dan is there for a reason. If you want an example of shock value, that's Goblin Slayer. Goblin Slayer's first episode is the prime example of shock. It's literally just something shocking to get you as a watcher to be like, oh my god, I can't believe that happened, and hook you on the series, and then that thing never happens again. That is shock value. People think shock value just means if something controversial happens. That is not the definition of shock value. And by the way, I think Goblin Slayer does shock value really well. It does that thing once, and it worked. People were hooked on it, and they stuck around for an average D&D campaign, as somebody said. Like, SAO just gets hate because it's popular? Well, yeah, that's true. I don't like SAO, but that's more so because I just don't like Kirito. But I never really make a big deal about it. It gets overly hated. I think it's just pretty generic. Mama Sao's the world is so much more interesting than Kirito. That too. My problem with Sao is that, putting Kirito aside, it never really went in depth with the world. Like, I love, if you're gonna do the whole MMO game thing, I love when you dedicate yourself to that world. Like, Log Horizon did this fantastically. They were in an MMO, and half of that show is MMO shit. It's like, we need to farm these dudes to gain levels. We need to do these side quests. We need to do this guild raid. We need to do these mundane ass little side quest things so we can get the money, so we can do that. It's pure MMO to the max. They go through all the menu screens, all that shit. I feel like SAO never had that level of dedication. They kind of just used the aesthetic of an MMO, but in reality it was just a fantasy, and it was just like, there was no reason it had to be an MMO. It could have just been a fantasy isekai, but they just wanted the aesthetic of an MMO without doing anything with it. Like, I didn't see Kirito farming chickens to level up. Where was that episode? Where was the fucking slime farming arc in say? I want to see that shit. I want to see Kirito join a guild and have to prep for a raid for an entire 5 episodes. I will agree with that. The best part of SAO was Gun Gale, and that's why I got a spin-off. I haven't seen Alice Zereza, that arc. Alice Zeration. Let's say on a non-isekai that gave birth to the modern isekai. I know isekai genre boom because of Shoku. I will say the isekai genre boomed because of Mushoku in terms of like other media, like light novels and stuff. But it was SAO that definitely led to the isekai boom in anime. In that respect, as much as I hate to say this, SAO is kind of like the Haruhi of isekai. Like, Haruhi being popular made it fashionable to make light novel adaptations, and a lot more slice of life stuff became popular. Whereas with SAO, it made isekai insanely popular. Haruhi and Keion. Keion definitely contributed to it, but I wouldn't say it started it, because if anything, I'm going to say Haruhi and Lucky Star. Because Keion came out in 2009. Haruhi was, I think, 2006. Yeah, 2006. And Lucky Star, I think, was definitely 2007, right? Yeah. I would say Keion definitely contributed, but I would call Haruhi and Lucky Star the kind of the originators. Of the slice of life boom. Or the cute girls doing cute thing boom. Actually, how much quartz do I have? I have 430. And 30 tickets. Alright. We're not going to roll this banner, like I said. We're going to save for Melusine, which should be next week. So next week we'll do some rolls, assuming Melusine's banner is up by this time next week. And yeah, I think we're going to call it a night here. Guys, thank you so much for coming out. As always, really appreciate seeing you guys here. Join us next week for some of our summer rolls, finally. And I wish y'all luck on your rolls. And until next time, have yourselves a good weekend.